Hello, this is Mike Wayne. Welcome to Truck Crash Debrief. "26-year-old truck driver Roel Maderos was given a 110-year prison sentence for losing control of the tractor-trailer 18-wheeler he was operating in Lakewood, Colorado, causing a crash that took the lives of 4 people and injuring many others. When the truck brakes failed on the vehicle Roel was operating on Interstate 70, resulting in a 28-car pileup. First, let us pay respect to the families, the friends, the neighbors, co-workers of the innocent people whose lives were taken in this tragedy. Roel Maderos was a Cuban immigrant who moved to the United States to provide a better life for his family. Like so many immigrants, Roel was taken advantage of by a U.S. company, and this company escaped their responsibility. And this company is the main cause for the crash. That trucking company is Castellano 03 Trucking, LLC. It had received 30 safety violations in 2 years, during which inspectors found multiple violations. 10 of these violations were for brakes. One reason this trucking company, Castellano, was able to escape their responsibility is what is called a chameleon carrier. A chameleon carrier. The Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration defines the term chameleon carrier as a motor carrier that has registered or is registered and has been operating illegally by using a new identity in effort to disguise its former identity and evade law enforcement and the enforcement of U.S. laws. And after the crash, that is exactly what Castellano Trucking did. Also known as reincarnated carriers, is exactly what Castellano Trucking did after causing this terrible tragedy. They reemerged in the trucking industry, doing business again as Vault Trucking, LLC, and is now registered at the same Texas address as Castellano Trucking formerly. This is just one area that the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration and the Texas Department of Transportation fell short of their responsibility to protect the citizens and to protect the motoring public. Castellano Trucking failed to train and qualify this driver, which led to this crash. The Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration and the Texas Department of Transportation failed to take action after Castellano Trucking received 30 violations, allowing Castellano to continue operating unsupervised. Drivers who do not speak English fluently are in violation of the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Rules. Federal Code 49 FR 39 11A states a person shall not drive a commercial motor vehicle unless he or she is qualified. A motor carrier shall not require or permit a person to drive a commercial vehicle unless qualified. Federal Code 49 CFR 391 11, Part B, Part 2 states a person is qualified to drive a motor vehicle if he or she can read and speak the English language sufficiently to converse with the general public, to understand highway traffic signs and signals. Not only did the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration and the Texas Department of Transportation and Castellano Trucking fail four innocent people whose lives were taken in this terrible tragedy, they also failed Roel, a Cuban immigrant who was earning an honest living providing for his family. Roel Medeiros was given a new prison term by the governor of Colorado. He was given a new prison term of 10 years instead of the original 110-year sentence. No one from Castellano Trucking has been charged. No one from the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration has resigned or held accountable. Neither has the Texas Department of Transportation. So, why did the truck operated by Roel, the truck he was driving, why did the brakes fail? We're going to take a look at a few of those reasons. One of those reasons is because he was never trained for mountain driving. Another reason, he could not read the signs warning him of the dangerous downgrade ahead. And another reason, he was not trained for the truck runaway ramp. Another reason, he could not read the truck runaway ramp signs. Roel Aguilera Medeiros is not the only immigrant who comes to this country seeking a better life for his family. The United States highways are filled with immigrants driving trucks who cannot speak or read English. They're not criminals. They simply just want a better life for their next generation and for their family. The United States is also filled with trucking companies who will take advantage of the immigrants, and they do every day. The Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration, who is supposed to keep us safe, is a major player in the problem, and so are state governments. The commercial knowledge test, the knowledge test given and must be passed to obtain a CDL driver's license, are given in 6 languages: English, Arabic, Chinese, Punjabi, Russian, Spanish, and a seventh language is being added. The problem is, the issue is, the highway signs are written in English. The signs that truckers need that communicate to truck drivers who are not familiar with the area and who are familiar with the area that they are driving in. There are even more players in this issue, in this loss of life, in this unsafe operation that carries on day to day in the United States of America. And they escape their responsibility. And it's not just the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration. It's not just the state governments, and it's not just Castellano Trucking and other trucking companies, but it's the United States shippers and receiving companies. You have a responsibility too. Who you load and the trucks you unload, you have a responsibility also.